Hello, hello. So I'm back. I have been streaming for so long. I've been streaming since like noon, I guess. And it is already 6 o'clock. So I'm not going to do this much longer, but I would love to do some more free readings for you. I am prioritizing people who donate. So if you want to donate via PayPal or Super Chat, you can. If you do donate via PayPal, make sure to let me know in the comments so that I can, or the chat, so that I can make sure that I get to you. Also, if you want to book a reading with me, you can. My website is zoethepsychic.com. I offer full readings there if you want to dive deeper. And if not, subscribe to my channel, support this channel. Everything that I do is to give back, and I really just can't wait to get started. Hi, Shara. Hello, morning. Okay, so let's get started. Hello, I'm confused what my childhood friend Lewis's intentions with me are after he spoke about his sexual desires towards me, wondering if he's a genuine friend. Okay, let us see. Interesting. I feel automatically family vibes. It's almost like he gives you, he's like, I'm getting like, he feels like your family. That's the immediate response I'm getting, which is interesting. I also feel like there's a sense of like wanting to, I feel like he did have some attraction towards you, but I don't see it sticking. I feel like that's gone. It's almost like it was like a phase, or it was just a moment and it's passing. So I feel like he sees you more as family from what I'm getting. Oh, thank you, Shara. I think that was very wise, but I feel like this is really, I just feel like he sees you more as a family, like as a person. I don't see it being like a romantic spark. So I'm glad you set that boundary, because I feel like it's good to draw the line in the sand, but this is the energy I'm getting. I also feel like in some ways what I'm getting is he's come to terms with the fact that you're not a thing for him. I actually see him watching you with someone else is what I'm getting. I see someone being with you and him seeing that, or him trying to, respect your life. So it's a good sign if you ask me. Interesting. Yeah. Well, that was pretty straightforward. Okay. Who is next? Hi, Valentine. I remember you were there, so let me get to you. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do not understand your question. Tiny love left for me. I'm not sure I understood stand, so maybe you can rephrase it. Oh, hi, Harshita. How are you? Recognizing more people in the evening. I'm good. I'm excited for tomorrow, which is the spring equinox. I'm excited for that. It's going to be fun. Okay. Does Beaker still have love left for me in his heart? Okay. I can do that. I can do that. Does he still have love left? Oh my God. I've heard that once before, which is wild. I didn't believe them, but now that you're saying it, I feel like there's something to it. Thank you. what's her name? Kate Winslet, or I don't know. Thank you. I feel so flattered. Like, this is too much. Okay. Valentine. Sorry. I'm trying to focus. Okay. I will get to you guys in a second. I can't do it all. Oof. Let's see. I see fondness, but not love. I feel like this is the card that I got, right? You were the best thing in my life. I feel like this person had a lot of love, but they're not necessarily keeping it. The Captain reverse is all about things, friendships, relationships falling apart, people not being able to come together, people not being able to get along. So I don't see love right now, but I do see like fondness. I see memories. I feel like this person had love. I just don't see it being a thing now. I don't see it sparking. So I feel like they have good, feelings towards you, but not like romantic feelings at this time. When it comes to percentages, it's hard to say about love. The thing is with the hunter, I feel like it's all or nothing in this situation. It's not giving me percentages. It feels very like either you're all in or you're not. And this person just isn't all in. So I would say no. I feel like it's that feeling when you have really good memories of someone, or you've had a really good time or feelings in the past, and you think back on it and you can appreciate it, but you don't necessarily feel anything for them now. Does that make sense? Hi, Patty. Let me see if I can see if there are any messages that come through about that. So I don't see a lot of reconciliation coming through for you. I feel like it's kind of like that time has passed, So the heart's not always in it. Does that mean you can't try? That's up to you, but I can't tell you what to do. Yeah. It feels like he remembers good times, but it just doesn't feel like the current feelings, Yeah. Well, then you should. I mean, you clearly have a past. You have a good history. So you can if you want to. I can't tell you. It's up to you. Okay, so next. Harshita, I have a question. How will my art improve for the rest of March? Ooh. I guess it also depends on how much effort you put into your art and all that. So just keep that in mind. Whenever I see will I questions or how will this happen, it's always important to remember that we all have free will and we have to help manifest whatever happens. But let's see what happens. Actually, I'm going to use this card here. Why do I see like a very messy energy? Like kind of all over the place. Okay. I am actually seeing your art really reflecting your inner reality, which is interesting. Not a lot of people can do that where they, really truly show what's going on the inside. I feel like there's something here. There is also this need for a routine. I do feel like you need to have some kind of routine to keep it up. And also not having any kind of burnout. It feels like this is not the kind of month where you will have what is it called? Like sorry, artistic blocks, like mental blocks. It feels very flowing this month. I also feel like there's just this manifestation of how you're feeling on the inside. So if you're not doing well, it's going to reflect in your art. Yeah. But this is a really beautiful time for inspiration. I see like this moment of like becoming, this is going to sound weird, but it's like syncing up with your art, syncing up with your creativity, you know. And remember, it's also you know, um Venus in retrograde, which is kind of weird when it comes to creativity. Hello, welcome. Yeah, so when it comes to creativity, it's kind of weird because it's like Venus in retrograde is like using all of that creative energy and having to kind of go inwards and reflect. So it doesn't usually come out the way you want it to. But I feel like for you, for some reason, it's kind of doing the opposite. I feel like you really need to trust the process, develop some habits to make it consistent so you can help with that burnout. Um, but I do see a lot coming to you. So, yeah. Um, yeah. Well, and your Saturn return is it's in the fifth house. Woo! That's a big deal. And it's coming tomorrow. I wish we could like pop some champagne or something. Like, I don't drink champagne, but you know what I mean. Like, celebrate. It's wow, that's crazy. I mean, look, Saturn is a very slow moving planet. So it will, you usually start to feel the effects as time goes on for like years. It's not something you naturally just like one day just feel. Like, I'm sure you're already feeling some of that. Um, so it may not make that big a difference that it's tomorrow, but I feel you. Got that inner child work to do. So I like that you're exploring your creativity right now. That's really good. On top of that, it's in Pisces, right? So that's even more of a creative moment. Yeah. Oh, cool. Congrats on your arts exhibition in Paris. Nice. Nice. I feel like inner child work is it's so life-changing. And I just feel like, since you're embracing that, I think everything's going to work out for you. Saturn is very karmic. So how you handle your Saturn return now is going to impact how the rest of your cycle, I guess, goes. And it sounds like you're doing it well. I'm glad. It's not an easy planet. It's also tough to have your Saturn in the fifth house. So it's such a serious planet. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Patty, are you still there? I saw you. That's right. That's right. I remember. Yeah. Well, good luck. Okay. Is there love in my future this summer? What a great question. Interesting. I'm seeing some kind of forbidden love, which is interesting. It feels like it wasn't supposed to happen, but it happens. So I am seeing some love, but I feel like a lot of this also has to do with yourself, with self-love. So there's that going on. I actually do see love coming into your life, but it's from a very unexpected source. Very unexpected. Like the last person you would expect it to be is this person. But I also see something that has to do with like your time being torn. I'm seeing like a mother figure. It could be your mother, maybe like taking away from it for some reason or disapproving of it. It's interesting. It could be just you having to take care of others, but I'm getting like a mother figure somehow intervening in this situation. Like you have to do it maybe behind their back or like it's interesting. I'm trying to make sense of these cards because it's giving me all these really weird messages. Okay. I definitely see you falling for somebody. Oh my God. This person is very charming. I feel like they're very, no, this is not a friend. I feel like this is somebody romantic. This is a romantic interest. However, it could be that, I don't know, do you go to church or something? It feels like there's a lot of like the reason I'm saying forbidden is because I'm seeing like the priest card. It's like a card of someone who maybe religious, maybe dealing with a lot of like faith or something like that. It feels like there's like a church situation or something. It doesn't have to be like Christianity. It can be any kind of religion, but I feel like there's somebody who is normally you wouldn't think that they're that kind of person, but they are. And it feels like you're breaking some rules. I am, yeah. So interesting. I don't know if this person is part of the church, but my point is that this person is reserved. Like they're not the kind of person you normally would think that would be open to love, but they are. I actually see two people. This is wild, okay? I see two people in your life who you are drawn to. Wow. One person very charming, the other person is more like a friend. I see them having more like friend vibes, but it's because they're less like emotionally available. Interesting. They're more stable. Wow. This is going to be one hell of a summer because I feel like the energy here is okay. I got the Knight of Cups, I've got the Knight of Pentacles, I've got the Priest card, and then I have the World, right? The World is all about completion, completing these cycles, experiencing things to the fullest. So, this is the energy that we have. And that's some really intense stuff to work with, right? And sometimes, when you get two knights, they can be the same person, but I see these as two different people. So I feel like you're in for a wild ride. I feel like this is going to be one of those really interesting parts of your life where a lot is going on at once. But I do feel this priest energy is giving me some kind of like you're crossing a line or crossing some kind of, that's why I said forbidden love. It feels very, like it's not supposed to happen, but it does, which is wild. So I'm really intrigued by this for you. Yeah. Within 6 months. So that's fun. Well, good luck with that. I hope you let me know how it goes because I'm very curious as well. Thank you so much, Donna. I see that. I will get to you next. I prioritize people who are donating and supporting my channel. I got 2 of that. Wait. Elizabeth. And hang on. Trying to make sure I am getting to people. Okay. I don't know who is okay. I clearly need to. Okay. If you guys are paying via PayPal, make sure you tell me because if not, I will not know and I need to know so you can be included, okay? Okay. I'm going to do Donna cuz that's who I saw first. And then after that, I will go and do Jasmine, who I'm seeing. Just getting very clear on the order here for you guys. And then after that, I will do Elizabeth. I don't know. Oh, it's L. Sorry. We'll do L. Okay? Sound good? Just letting you know the order so we're all on the same page. I'm doing it that way. And yeah. So if anyone wants to do it via PayPal, thank you for telling me. I will get to you in a second. And yeah. And for anyone who is sticking around and wants a reading and isn't donating, I will answer the questions if I see them as I come. I can't guarantee that I will get to you, but I will do my best. That is my promise to you. Okay. All right, Donna. How does Zach feel about me? So we're doing Donna, Jasmine, and then L. Okay. That's who I saw. Okay. I will. All right. How does Zach feel about me? Romantically. I got a card and I want to make sure that I clarify it before I say anything because it's an intense one. Okay, so I got the runaway card, right? The runaway card is about running away. I feel like there's something that this person isn't being forthcoming about. I see them running away from you. Maybe not like physically, but I see them doing that. So it feels here like this person is just not really sure what they want, is what I'm getting. It's almost like they have like slight feelings, but they're not really sure. It feels kind of like they're lost. Like they don't really know where they're going with you. They don't really, it's weird. It feels like they don't know how they feel. And that's the general message here is that this person, I see them running away from things. They don't want to face you. They don't want to like deal with whatever you have to offer. And unfortunately, it's like they're not giving themselves the opportunity, right, to be with you or to get to know you. That's the energy I'm getting, is this person like is kind of like focused on their own journey. Let me see what else I can find here. I feel like if this person gave you a chance, there is a huge like chance that this would succeed. I see a lot of happiness, a potential for that. You know, I'm feeling like a lot of love coming through in the future, but only if this person can somehow get out of their own way and like, you know, I feel like what people don't get is that love is not like this easy thing, but it's worth it, right? And I just feel like this person isn't wanting to face that. They are like trying to stay away from anything that's complicated, anything that gets them in their feelings. This person just feels like they want to distance themselves. Yeah. And I just feel like you and them could really work out. But unfortunately, we can't control what other people do, which is really frustrating. Sometimes it would be really nice if we could. I see like laughter. I see like a sense of humor that you both share. I feel like this is something that could really bring you together. But beyond that, I don't see them connecting with you. I see them running away from you. So that's the answer to that question. It feels very like you can see it, but they can't. And that's the thing. Yeah, I wish I could give you better news, but I do feel like, you know, in a lot of these readings that I get where somebody's not interested or is getting in their own way, a lot of those readings turn out to be like, well, that's because they're not meant to be, right? But for you, we have like the sun, the well, all these really beautiful, positive cards. And it just goes to show that this person is missing out, you know? So this is be honest with yourself, you know, be truthful. Two of these cards came out. Focus on the here and now. Yeah. So it's kind of about, you know, being with this decision. You're right. It is his choice. So that's all we can do. Yeah. I feel for you. Thank you so much for, you know, joining in and also for supporting the channel. Okay, next is Jasmine. Are you still here, Jasmine? Sorry. I just have to go in order, but I want to make sure everyone gets their, you know, proper amount of time. Yes, welcome, Drishti. Drishti, I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, Jasmine, so what is your question? Let me see. I don't know if where did I put it? Oh, wait. Sorry. So where's your question? Hello. Did you ask it on there? I don't remember. if I looked or not here. Nope. So just type it in. Sorry if I missed it. Okay. LOL. My question is regarding my crush. Ooh. C. Somehow he knows I like him. What do you see him thinking about me? Ooh, I love this question. Okay. I immediately get this feeling like you're a lot for some reason. Am I looking at the right person? There's 2 Jasmines. Hang on. Okay, good. I have the right Jasmine. Sorry. Had to check for a sec. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull more cards before I give you what I'm already suspecting. Interesting. Okay. So the energy that I'm getting is that this person is almost like creating chaos. I feel like this person doesn't necessarily have romantic feelings, but there is an attraction there, you know? And I feel like in a way he's trying to rock the boat is what I'm getting. It's kind of like this, like, you know, I'm going to cause get a little messy, I guess. I feel like he's trying to, in a way, I don't know, but I keep hearing push your buttons, which is weird. Yeah. So I don't see this person being as like into you. I see them being more someone who wants to try, you know, to like, I don't know, push your buttons or like create tension, which is weird. Let me try to get deeper into this because it's just weird when someone wants to like, you know. Okay. I'm seeing this person just having like not really wanting to be around you, to be honest. I don't see them having feelings for you. I feel like they know that you want them in a way. I'm getting that they have some kind of knowledge, but it's more like they're using that. I don't necessarily see that as translating into feelings, you know? So that's the energy I'm getting. I almost feel like they don't take you as seriously. So I would just watch your heart, you know? I do feel like it's more on their end though, you know, like they have to have that going. They have to figure it out. What I am getting though is this situation is no way over. I see this person having a lot of like underneath the surface feelings, but they haven't come up yet. So, right now I feel like there's too much going on. It's like that's the thing. That's why it's so hard for me to see this is cuz it's like there's so much going on. It feels like life is so messy or chaotic or there's lines being crossed. And so it's hard for them to want to like access their own feelings. I think sometimes when life is so crazy or hectic, it's like we don't want to, get into the mushy stuff, right? Like we don't want to access that. And I feel like that's kind of where they're at. It's weird. It's very weird. I'm just seeing a lot of like chaotic energy around them. I also feel like they're kind of going through some kind of like what is it called? Spiritual crisis. So it's kind of just their life is not really centered right now. I feel like they're really questioning their own beliefs about love, about things, and it's like they don't really have space for a relationship. I know this is weird, but it's just the energy I'm getting that their life is kind of like all over the place. And so it's almost like they haven't even considered that it could be more, you know? But I do see something beneath the surface that could blossom into love. It's just right now, it's not there. Yeah. I don't think he thinks you're weird. It feels like I'm getting stress. I'm getting like tension. Okay. It feels like when you have a lot going on and then you just are uptight. That's the energy I'm feeling. That's why it's so hard for me to sometimes when I'm reading someone and that energy's there, it feels like the questions don't want to go through because of that. Yeah, this is one of the trickiest ones I've had today because it feels like there's just a lot of tension. I feel like he sees the attraction, but he doesn't like it doesn't make him feel anything. Does that make sense? Like it's not like registering. But I do feel like there's a lot of potential with this person. So I see why you might, be into him. It's just that right now he doesn't have those feelings for you. It's odd, you know? Wow. Well, this card came up as a message. Confidence, it comes with time and practice. And I just feel like this is just saying, like, you have to just focus on working on yourself. And I feel like when you are like that, your energy will reflect on him. Does that make sense? It feels like right now there's just this like disconnect. Yeah. I just feel like he's stressed out. That's the energy I'm getting right now. Is he's just so stressed. It's just like there's so much tension. He's stressed. He's not really focused on love. I feel like he's questioning his beliefs for some reason. This is coming through. But at the same time, it's almost like he has more to him, And I think that's what you're seeing, right? But it's like, yeah, it just feels like he's got so much on his plate. So, yeah. But that's more of a thing that he has to figure out. I feel like for some reason, like life right now is just very stressful. It's just so stressful. And I think he's also in a transition phase right now, that energy. So I think the thing is you have made yourself known. I feel like he can sense it, but you also like need to focus on you. That's what the cards are saying because it does feel like there's just so much stress in his life and it's like, what is it going to do, right? If you keep coming on to him or keep putting yourself out there, right? It just feels like more. And so I just feel like with a well, like there is so much beneath there, beneath the surface. So when this is over, whatever he's going through, if you want to be there, there's definitely room for you. There's definitely like a future there for you. But obviously, like you'd have to wait, and that's up to you. You know, it's your life. Do I see this person being like your soulmate? No. But do I see them being a potential relationship that could work out? Yeah. I just don't see it being now. Now is not the time. That's the energy. So, does that make sense? I just want to make sure. I feel like it's more like his own, like I feel like this is the thing. Like I feel like he can just sense it. It's not even like a sign or something. It's like he can sense it. I'm just seeing this knowledge, you know? But honestly, he's so focused on his own life and his own like crisis. I'm seeing him in some kind of crisis, which is really standing out to me. It's like you're asking me like, you know, how does how does he know about me and blah blah blah, but it's like meanwhile I'm seeing him like him in this really like just some spiritual crisis going on. So it's like the two don't match, you know? It's not even about you at all. So even if he does notice, it's like, does it matter? You know? I'm trying to explain it so that, you know, you don't see it as like, this is never going to work out. It's not working out, because I do feel like this person could really vibe with you, but it's just not the right time for them. They're going through so much right now. I feel for this person. They're under so much stress. It's crazy. Okay. I think that's your answer there. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like if I were you, I would say, you know, when someone's going through that much stuff, like adding a relationship or love to that is probably not healthy, right? It's not conducive to more, you know? So it's like, how can you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome to ask another question and donate more if you want. So to anyone tuning in, and I'm about to do Elle's question. She asked 2 questions, so I'm going to tackle those. I will prioritize people who donate and support the channel. If you do donate via PayPal, make sure to let me know in the comments. Make sure I acknowledge you too, in case. And I will write you down on my list. Okay. And if not, I will, you know, when I'm done with the readings that I have, I can always read anybody who asks a question. I will see whatever I'm intuitively drawn to and whatever I get to. But yeah, that's the goal. So welcome to anyone tuning in. Also, you can always book a reading with me, zoethepsychic.com. I have pre-recorded readings and live readings as well, like, you know, one-on-one personal readings. Okay. Welcome back, Arcana. All right. Elle, are you there? I just got yours, Jasmine, so I will write you down for the next one after I finish with Elle. Let me read it here. Okay. Will Jay ever come back? Okay. I just need confirmation, Elle, that you're here. I just want to make sure that I am addressing you and connecting with you. Ooh, Life Path 11. Me too. I love it. I love being Life Path 11, don't you? It's so special. Doesn't it make you feel special? Maybe that's a Life Path 11 thing to say. Okay. Elizabeth or Elle, you still here? I'm going to start with your reading because I don't want to, I'm going to keep going. Okay, so your question is, I want to know, will Jay ever come back to me again? Will I ever hear from him again after he ended things with me? Okay, so we'll just start with that. I hope you're here. I hope you see this. It's hard because, oh, yay. Okay, Elizabeth. Yes. Okay, I'll call you Elizabeth then. Some people don't want me to call them by their name, publicly. So that's just why I've been saying Elle. Okay. Okay. This situation automatically feels heavier immediately. The energy that I'm getting from this. Okay. So immediately I'm getting, I wish I could take my words back. I feel like, and with the hunter here, this person, I feel like they're meant to be here with you. I don't feel like they've ever stopped, I actually see them being very connected to you, very on track with you. Yeah, I'm just checking, but I feel like this person is definitely zero. They may have ended things with you, but I definitely feel like you are on their mind. It's almost like they wish they could go back in time and do things. Does that make sense, Elizabeth? I want to make sure that you're hearing me because I see you. I don't know if there's a lag or something, maybe. Like, I feel like all of these, I don't know if you're responding late or something. Maybe there's a lag. Okay, I'm going to continue your reading and you can watch back, but let me know, okay? Yeah, so I feel like this person really wants to go back in time. I actually see them really thinking about you. I feel like no matter what, it's like you're meant to be. There's this feeling of you're meant to be together, very focused on yourself, very focused. It's like no matter what, you're supposed to end up together, that kind of feeling. I hope this makes sense, Elle, or Elizabeth, sorry. Okay. I got your donation, Earth Angel. I will write your name down. I'm going to read Jasmine and then I'll read you. Okay. I got you though. But I have to read whoever is in line first here. Thank you though for supporting the channel. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I think Elle is there's like a lag or something because all of her messages are coming now, I think. Okay. I'm seeing some burnout on his end, almost like wanting to stop putting in the effort. I feel like this person wants to let you go, but they're resisting it. They can't. Yeah. I feel like no matter how much he tries to move forward, he can't. This person wants to be with you. He feels like he's destined to be with you. It feels like it's supposed to be. So this person wants to be with you. I feel like there's no doubt. It's really difficult if there would be doubt because the cards that I'm getting are so certain about his feelings. I'm reading your question again just to make sure. I do see him reaching out to you. I see him wanting to be with you. I actually really do see this, but he knows that he's hurt you. I think he feels like he's fucked up. Like it feels that way to him. So that's the message here. I'm hearing biding my time, like he's been waiting or biding his time in order to be with you. Like this person does not want to give up on you. Yeah, I see a lot of love towards you. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, it feels more like the spark has burnt out, not the love. That's the energy I'm getting. It feels almost like things fizzled out. But there's something deeper here than that, you know? I see him being the one to take the initiative to approach you. I feel like this is something that he really wants. I actually see him thinking about you and feeling inspired. The energy I'm getting is that, yes, I see him coming back to you. I see him knowing. And it's almost like, it feels like no matter how much time has gone by, I see him coming back. You know, it feels more like it's meant to be. It was supposed to be. So yes, I do see him coming back. But I do feel like, you still have to protect your heart, take care of yourself. It's interesting because I feel like, that makes sense. I'm so sad. Yeah, I mean it's interesting because I feel like a lot of depression from you. It's not even just sadness. I feel like a sense of like deep depression. And I think that this has more to do with when you're in that state that you're in, it's so hard for people to get through to you, right? It's so hard for people to access you because you're surrounded by a dark cloud, And I feel for you because I feel like what you have with this person is really beautiful. You can be together. You can make it happen. I feel like this person is fighting letting you go. I feel like they're holding on to you. So even though your question says, will I ever hear from him again? Will he come back? I feel like he will come back. This is, you know, I definitely feel like your messages are lagged because I'm getting answers to questions that I asked you earlier, I think. I'm not sure. So hopefully you'll see this and you'll get some closure. I feel like he's been biding his time, but I do see him coming back to you. That's the overall message, is that there are some regrets. He wishes he could have done things differently, wishes he could take back what he said, but I see him coming back towards you. I also see him like he feels like he should walk away because he already tried to, but he can't. It feels like he's very like focused on you. It's like he can't turn away from you. So that's the energy that I'm getting. So you are going to hear from him. I see him pursuing you. I see him, taking charge here. With the firefly, this spark that you guys have, it will have to ignite again. That might take some time because I feel like that kind of fizzled out. But this is the energy that I'm getting. Okay, let me see if uh let me see what else. So your second question, if it's not Jay, when do you see real love coming my way? Well, I see Jay coming into your life. So, but I do feel like the work is going to have to be getting the passion, right? You can love someone, but do you feel that spark that, that's something that isn't always easy to maintain. I feel like there's a love there, but is it more exciting? You know what I mean? And that's the energy that I think you need to focus on, because it's almost like if you know something's inevitable, if you know you're supposed to be with this person, I feel like they have had to do their own growth. And now, how can you find that spark? How can you light it up? So I'm going to just ask about that because I feel like, since your second question was like, if it's not Jay, let's focus on Jay here because I feel like Jay is like, I don't know if I would say end game, but I feel like he's not out of the picture. Okay. Here's the thing. With the Phoenix reversed, your energy right now is very ungrounded. I feel like you need that root energy. You need to ground yourself. And to do so, I feel like you need to get out of survival mode, Like, I feel like right now you're so focused on, like, the reason you're so unbalanced has more to do with your own self not taking care of yourself properly, not meeting your own needs, not getting, like, ask yourself, are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting enough fresh air? Are you, burning out? Are you grounded? Ask these things to yourself because I feel like that is going to be so important for you. Because if you're depressed, this person isn't going to be able to make you happy. You know what I mean? So if you want to be ready, if you want to be there for love, then you have to also, love yourself. I feel like you can't give your heart to someone if it's all dark and stormy, right? You have to take care of yourself. So what the Phoenix is saying is that you have to really focus on your stress, find a way to de-stress, find a way to make room in your life for people so you're no longer feeling like you're in survival mode, you know? Don't like just because he could come back in your life, but you could not be able to accept that. And this is more than heartbreak. This feels more like depression than heartbreak, you know? It's just there's this need to find that strength within yourself beforehand. So balance your root chakra, do some grounding, do some walking in nature, find that whatever makes you feel like you're no longer surviving and just keeping your head above water, because this person can't rescue you. You know what I mean? They're not going to come in and like save you. You have to save yourself first so you can be a good partner. You can be a good person for them. I feel like you're both on your own journeys, you know? I hope that this made sense because I still haven't seen your comments, but I feel like this is a really big deal and I feel like you're on the right path. He hasn't been at my back. Yeah. I don't blame you, you know? And that's why you have to be so anchored in where you are. You have to be here, you know? It's like if you can't be true to yourself and stand true to yourself, you can't like basically give. It's kind of like your heart is flimsy right now, you know? You're just like you have to be able to stay true to you so that you can really stand true, because if not, it's not going to last. You really have to balance your root chakra. You have to be grounded. It just, it won't go anywhere. So even if he does come back in your life, it's not going to last if you're not centered and you can't rely on him to fulfill you, you know? Yeah. I think that's the priority here. So that when this person does come in your life, so when things do fall into place, you are ready. You're feeling good. You're feeling like you can hold space for him, you know? Got my tea. Okay. We are here. All right. I hope that helped. I'm hoping that made sense. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so next we have Jasmine, I believe. Oh, I just got another donation from you, Jasmine. So I'll add you to the list after Earth Angel. Okay. And then as soon as I run out of that, like donations, I'm probably going to go, guys, because my throat is not working like at all. Clearly, I have been on here since noon. So I just need to like recuperate, but I will read whoever has donated. Yeah. But if you guys want to tune in, I will be on again at some point soon. I just don't know if I will do you guys justice if I stay on too long. Okay. Jasmine, let me see what did you write your question or do you want to ask a question again? Okay. will you see happening for me in music this year? I have a project I really plan on focusing on. Okay, let's see. Actually, ooh. Do you know what I just heard? I heard artistic genius. It feels like this is a time when like inspiration comes to you, but you have to maybe isolate yourself to hear it. I see you working on yourself a lot, like by yourself. I could see you making music, listening to music. It's almost like, but you have to be like rely on yourself a lot to do it. So I do see you coming up with some really beautiful creative plans. But what the cards are saying is that you're probably going to have to count on yourself, not anyone else to help you do it. I actually see this is the time where I see the spotlight on you a lot. Welcome, welcome. We have another Jasmine. There's so many Jasmines today. Okay. The cheetah, it's like the cheetah is the sun. Everybody revolves around the cheetah, you know? It's such a vibrant, creative energy. And I feel like this is the time where this is your time to shine, basically. This is the time where all the creative ideas, all the magnetism is being drawn to you, and you just have to harness it. Like, this is a really beautiful moment. I also am I got this card, the vessel. And the vessel has a lot to do with like embodying things, like embodying music, embodying that creative energy. I feel like for you, a lot of this is also going to be like not burning out physically while you focus on your creative genius. Yeah. You know, this is also a reminder like you're not a battery, you know? You are a person. You have the ability to like perform or do whatever you need to do. But I see this, you know, you don't want to be this big ball of energy that like loses its, you know, pizzazz because it's not taking care of itself. So this is more of a reminder as well, like, okay, this might be a really beautiful time for you creatively, but you also have to focus on taking care of yourself because I don't know about you, but when you're a creative genius, you start to like get very, and then you don't realize that you've forgotten or you, you know, need to take better care of this or you need to go get a haircut. You know what I mean? Like take care of yourself, honor your body. Remember, you're not superhuman, but you might feel like one. I feel like this is like going to be such a interesting time for you. We've got the Ace of Wands, a creative spark, lots of inspiration, new ideas coming through. I don't know. There is a man I'm seeing. I'm hearing father figure, or it could be someone who's like kind of reminds you of your dad. This person I feel like wants your money. I would be careful about that. Don't make any deals. I don't know if you have some kind of manager or something. Be careful because you might be getting the short end of the stick if you're not careful. Yeah, it's some kind of like this person is greedy. I'm getting greed, you know? Ooh. I'm seeing another performer connecting with you. And you feel like you're going to bond because of your music or because of your vibe. This person is very smooth, but I see them sweeping you away. So that's exciting. That's not necessarily about your music, but I feel like there's another artist that's coming through here. Yeah. Nice. This is your time to shine. It's your time in the spotlight. I feel like, you definitely have to listen to yourself here. Don't let other people influence you too much. Trust yourself. Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm going to do Earth Angel next. And then I'll read your next question, Jasmine. Okay? Okay. 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 Earth Angel, what is your question? And then I will probably not stay. I'm only reading people who donate right now because I have to leave soon. So if you want a reading, you can donate. If not, I will probably see you next time because, yeah. Hi, Jasmine B. Where did you donate? I don't think I see you on here. I see Jasmine Moore. It might be just coming through, so I will continue on my list and I'll check for your question in a second. Okay. Why does Ayub dislike me? I want to be on his good side. Thanks. Okay. Why does Ayub dislike me? Interesting. What I'm getting is that there is this need to it's interesting because I feel like you stress this person out. And what's coming through is that for some reason, your energy is somehow not meshing with his energy. It feels like you're much more sensitive, much more present, I guess. And what I'm getting here is that there's something about it that really rubs him the wrong way. I feel like you're very misunderstood here is what I'm getting. I just feel like he got the wrong impression. I'm seeing a very strong sensitivity towards you. It's almost like, when someone's hypersensitive or too sensitive, that's how it feels. Let's see what the other cards have to say. I also feel like it's not as bad as you think it is, because I feel like this person really notices you, but it's almost like you're too distracting, you know? Like all the stuff that's happening with you is distracting. I'm seeing like a ball of energy that is just too distracting to him. So I don't know if he's just like cynical, but I just feel like he's going through his own stuff. It's not really about you here. I see him trying to ignore you or act like you're not there because he wants to focus on his work or focus on things. I feel like he sees you more as a distraction. I see that he has like a lot of pride, and this is just something that I'm seeing coming through, you know? So I like this card. Stand up for yourself. You know, I feel like you're going to have to set things straight. I think his image of you isn't going to change unless you do something about it. And I feel like this has to happen for things to change. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know why, but I'm getting the feeling of like oil and water for some reason. It feels like these two energies are colliding, and it's almost like they're just it's like it's hard for them to blend, to figure it out. So it's not even about something you did. Yeah. It's more like distractions and feeling like, you know, no matter what you do, you can't change who you are, you know? I bury myself in work to forget you. It's like this person is trying to not focus on you, you know? I hope that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Wish you the best. Good luck. Okay, Jasmine. It's your turn now. Okay. It's Jasmine Moore. So, yes. Okay, so what's your next question? Thank you for being here. Do you want to ask your question? Jasmine? Maybe there's a lag or something. I don't know. Okay. How does he know that I like him? Have I been obvious? Is because of social media. Will I be able to have him forget about me if I don't like any pictures on Instagram? Well, that's a very straightforward question. So let's see what it says. Here's the thing. I feel like no matter what you do, there's something about you that is very obvious. It's not even just things you post on social media. I'm getting this energy of like you draw his attention. It's not just about, you know, it feels like in a way it could be that your reputation, or it feels like you're not someone that's easy to miss. I don't know. It just feels like he's not able to miss you because of that. I see that. I just don't see him doing it via social media. It feels like he just knows of you and he sees you, you know? Yeah. Mm. Here's the thing. When I ask this question, I always glance at these cards and I choose whether to include them or not. But the Queen, right? This represents you. I feel like you are obvious. You're not somebody who is going to just, I feel like it's obvious that he recognizes you. It's obvious that he sees you. It's not like you're hiding from him. And so it doesn't matter how many followers he has. I feel like he notices you. He knows you. He notices. And so it's not like you can turn that off, just because you stop posting, just because you stop liking. That's not going to stop him from noticing you or from seeing it, you know? Yeah, but I feel like that's more in your head, I don't feel like he sees that. I don't see him feeling like embarrassed or anything like that. So that feels like more of a you thing. I feel like you're really underestimating yourself here, you know? Yeah, what I'm seeing in the cards is not reflecting what you're telling me. It's not reflecting anything embarrassing. It's not reflecting him having like horrible, like thoughts of you or anything. It's just him noticing. It's so hard for him not to notice. So you can stop, you can do whatever, but it's like you have this energy that is drawing people, And this could also be like that ball of energy that we were talking about. It just feels like you're in the spotlight. Like there's a feeling of, like intensity that you're like a magnet. And so it's not even just about him. It's about you. This feels like a societal thing. Like, it has more to do with your standing, with your energy. So I just feel like you're in this kind of place in life in general where this is happening. So that's kind of what you're embodying here. Okay. Oh, I just got Elizabeth as well. I'm seeing Kimberly here. It says, she says, "Are you on? Won't let me donate." So there's a link. The links are in the description, and they're also in the I have one pinned to the chat, so you can check that out. But that's what we're looking at. Yeah. As far as yeah. I hope that helped, Jasmine. I feel like that was kind of like the same as the very close to the first one. So I just feel like you need to have a little more faith in yourself, because it feels like you're very worried about this person's perception of you, but at the same time, like, you are a goddess right now, you know? And like, it just makes sense for people to see you, or to want to be around you, or to be observant of you. Like, it just makes sense based on like your energy and where you're at. So I don't think you should doubt yourself, you know? I don't think you should worry about this person at all, because I think they're just going to see what they want to see. And I feel like in a way you're limiting what you're capable of and what your heart is capable of by doing that. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. You should feel empowered, you know? Okay, I am losing my voice, guys. So, I will do L next, but wait, just real quick. Jasmine B, you said you donated. I do not see that. If you let me know where you donated, that would help me. Maybe there are so many Jasmines today. Oh my God. How many Jasmines exist in the world? Okay. Kimberly, you are late. Yes. I'm going to go very soon. I've been on here since 12 p.m. So I have been on here a while. And I will probably not be able to do much more, or I will kill my voice. So, all right, Elizabeth. Let's see what your question is. I do not see anyone else so far, so let's just go with what I see. When do you see Jay coming back to me? Yeah. Okay, so you guys are also welcome. Al, you asked if I do personal readings. I do personal readings. You can go to my website, zoethepsychic.com, and I definitely can dive deeper that way. These are just, quick readings on the live, but if you would like a personal reading, you can book one with me. I offer pre-recorded readings and also like live in person or personal readings on Zoom. Okay. Thank you, Jasmine. Have a good night. Okay. And for anyone tuning in, unless you're donating, I probably can't stay because I have to go. I can't keep going much longer for my voice. Okay. Okay, Elizabeth, we shall dive into this. Okay. When do you see Jay coming back to me? Well, the cards are being pretty specific. On Friday, I feel like there is an energy that it's going to happen soon, very soon. I see this person really thinking about you, really wanting to be around you, wanting for things to come back into focus. We have the one. Now, this could actually mean like one, the number one, but it often also represents like the one, like the one, the love of your life, the one that got away. It's a very important symbol, this number one. Yeah. So I would say this person is definitely coming back in your life very soon. I would even say either this week or the next week. I feel like they could reach out to you. Remember, the future is not set in stone. Things are subject to change, but that is what I'm seeing, as time is going on this path that we're on right now. So that's the energy I'm seeing. Is this person will be back either Friday or next week, but I'm seeing that being a big thing. Lots of transformations happening for you and for them. Yeah, this feels intense. This feels like a really big deal. I feel also that there is some hesitation. Like as far as like taking the initiative, but this has more to do with like life problems, like, big changes in their life. So, but yeah, based on the way things are going, very soon, I see this happening. Very soon. Yeah. If you want to book a personal reading, you can. I will, yeah, so zoethepsychic.com. And we can talk about like, how they're coming back into your life too, or whatever you want to get into there. But yeah. Okay, guys. I don't know if I can do any more with my throat. But I was on here like for at least 7 hours today. That is crazy. That is new. So I'm ready to go to bed. But thank you for those of you who tuned in and who's here. And I really, really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much. Yeah. So anyone who wants to book a reading can. And also I will be back. I will do this more often. I also have some astrology videos coming up and other, a lot of other videos, as far as like, readings and other things. So I'm trying to be more consistent with this. Yeah. It was, right, Vinay? It was a marathon. It was a lot, but I'm happy I did it. This feels good. Okay. Oh, tomorrow is Ostara. So I hope you guys celebrate, find a way to get out of nature, make some flower crowns or do something with springtime, try something new. I'm going to try rollerblading for the first time tomorrow, and I am so clumsy, so wish me luck on that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm impressed with myself, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, have a good day. Thank you so much for anyone tuning in, and I really appreciate it. Okay.